Over here, we've got the hero Fleas we were talking about. That Krow is not yet up, but it was found out. So, say goodbye to your gunship land. Welcome to a zerok 1 vs 1, where we've got Headkeep in the blue as tanks, versus in the red with spiders, it is Myopic. And this is all about Fleas, this match. It is a flea clutch 1v1. Very interesting, because tanks versus fleas, a very strange matchup. Kadachis will cook them alive. However, on this map, because of all of these like ramps and cliffs and whatever, tanks have a bit of a hard time maneuvering and they're expensive. So fleas could perhaps do a little bit of damage early on, taking down a couple of wind generators. But fleas are also not exactly good against welder, because welder has damage. It is 43 DPS on a constructor. So yeah, they kill a flea per second. So it's not as if the max is like undefended when a welder is close. Just a constructor. Over here, commander is just building up. And already double Kadachi out on the field. Versus just a single venom by Myopic. That means they've spent a little bit less on army. If we just look at... that's actually really similar. Okay, yeah. Second venom just came out. So, just looking at that, you would be like, well, they have a pretty good chance. Just because, well, they can expand the eco better. And Headkeep is not really responding to it. Kadachi still alive for now, however can be 1v1'd by a venom, as we kind of saw there. And this venom is just going to catch it. Right, yeah, there you go, good job. Without taking any damage, yes indeed. So, already good map control by Myopic. Kadachis can't really expand. Ooh, sneaky, just behind the cliff, alright. But doesn't really stun the Kadachi yet. It's burning a little bit, so it does go down. There it goes. And the next venom is not really in the correct place. This one should kind of stay here though, because otherwise you might be able to run through with Kadachis. And oh no, now it is undefended eco. Bit of a shame. Welder, it's slow, so yes, it does have enough damage to kill the flea, but it doesn't really have the speed to catch up quickly. Sitting behind Max and barely just does not get it. Kadachi does not have the ability to just go up there like a venom or a flea might be able to. So just has to go around, but now Myopic, yeah, okay, they do notice. Ogre already getting one venom killed, and over here double venom do clean up that Kadachi. Can't really engage with the ogre. So does at least kinda run. Going to be scouting that commander a little bit again. And ooh, barely clipping or like staying out of its range. You can actually just sit here and there and snipe those maxes. Of course that, well, requires quite a lot of focus in order to place it correctly, but it can be done. And there is no real... there aren't any units close by, so going to be a little bit difficult. Nice solution to both Ogre and Commander. Ooh, triple Venom. Normally that's enough to stun a Commander, but one of them already damaged. Bit far away. And the redback is just too late. Flea just scouting around. Could still do a little bit of damage here. Because, well, assuming the welder doesn't see it. Because Lotus is quite far away. And now Widow coming in to stun that Ogre. Cloaked up, so you don't see it coming. And, well, one Venom is easily able to stun an Ogre. There it goes, for 30 seconds. That means it will get cleaned up quite quickly. Just a 280 value unit, stunning and therefore killing the Ogre without any issues. On this side though, Venom already under fire, that's one gone. Again, still 130% attrition by Headkeep. And way more eco. Widow, not yet recharged because it does have a very long reload. But soon it will be able to stun that ogre. Commander over here is slowly going forwards. Stinger is not up yet. But yeah. Should probably be going here. Because this is not something your commander is able to engage with. You do have the flea over here. So you are able to see that the welder is going there. And by now your widow is back up. So you can once again stun an ogre. Ooh, this could be a bit of an issue. Just because second ogre is close and, well, if they... Oh, yep, ogre is able to run away, alright. Unlikely to stun that ogre easily. I mean, you're still slowly catching up, it seems. But over here, chasing an ogre. Yeah, you're not really doing a lot of damage, but now you've got it stunned because you had enough venoms. And a stunned ogre is a dead ogre, just like with the widow. Almost perma-stunned, but... Shoot! Oh, Myopic. Finish the job. Ooh, that's not good. I mean, commander is right there. We'll be able to heal it up. And widow coming in. Alright. Seems like the first widow went down then, I guess. Yeah, seems like it. And over here, commander is just pushing forward and going to be taking that position. Eco. Really, really good by Hatkeef. Having like all of the maxes here, all of these maxes, so yeah. They're like these maxes ahead and these. At least, well, Myopic is creating those. And their energy eco is also better because of this solar wind grid. So they're not overdriving all of their maxes. So overdrive could be a little bit better. Yep, and Myopic also doesn't have these. Right. So, Widow is going to try, but it should not succeed. Retreat. Widow, retreat. Oh, that's value lost. 280 value. I mean, it's not as expensive as an ogre, but it's still costly. Stunning Kadachis quite well, but no other units to help out, and one little venom. Trying its best, but doesn't really clean all of them up. Recluse. Not ideal, because it's a skirmisher. So, yeah, bit difficult to have those take down the Kadachis. Of course, you do have the hill, the cliff, to help out. And over here, yeah, triple ogre. However, there is also a Faraday, which has very good stun. Not enough to save the commander, though. And, well, ogre, you kind of should focus on the loaders, I feel, because now you're stunned. Whereas, well, the Faraday doesn't deal any damage, so, yeah, it would have survived otherwise. Cyclops, 2200 value, it's out, so will be quite good. No Venoms on the field right now, and a single Venom is not able to stun a Cyclops. You need two, because a single Venom is 8000 stun, I believe. Whereas you need like 12,000 stun in order to stun a 12... No, you need equal stun to HP to stun it. So you need 12,000 damage. Flea could still do a little bit of damage, but will not be doing that right now. Of course, you do have your, well, decent skirmisher numbers already. So those would be quite good against Cyclops, because you just outrange it, and Cyclops is not particularly fast. Ooh, there it is. Alright, gunships for Charon. Picking up ogres would make sense, but isn't ogre heavy? No, ogre is light transport. Alright, that makes a lot of sense then. Minotaur on the other side will be able to at least delay against the skirms. And over here, well, Recluse are fighting the Cyclops, but not really able to do a whole lot. Single ogre, low HP, but is still alive. And over here, redback is not able to fight that either. There come the fleas. If you're able to stun both the ogre and the Cyclops, or at least kill the ogre, your fleas might be able to accomplish something, but I don't really think so, because, well, this is a heavy tank buster, has a good AoE itself. So, still very difficult to, well, engage it with just fleas. And over here, because of the ogre, it's also not something you can engage with fleas. Home base though, I mean, if you can sneak them past, just a single Lotus, that's it. Just like these redbacks, yep, those can just go into the base. Will take another minute before the Krow is up, at least. I expect it to be a little bit more, because this eco, well, the most heavily overdriven eco, will go down. And there they come. Triple redback incoming. Factory could very easily go down. But there it comes. A Charont Minotaur. So yeah, it's a Minotaur. Not ideal for DPS, but still. I mean, it's able to soak damage. It's able to shoot at the redbacks. And will at least be able to drive them off. Tank Foundry has gone down. But the Krow, the most scary thing they're building, does not. Over here, Widow. Ooh, very dangerous position for you, and it does get found out. No more cloak for you. Hermits, really nice units normally. I mean, you can easily mass them and they have good HP. For, well, being assault and all that, 1550. So normally those are like march into the base and win kind of units. Just like Halberds. Great against base defenses, great against commander, and don't really care about an ogre. Because, well, that's AoE riot. Not pure damage, or DPS. So though, you don't have that many. So over here, we've got the hero Fleas we were talking about. That Krow is not yet up, but it was found out. So, say goodbye to your gunship land. So, I mean, the Krow was close, but no cigar. Has sadly, for Hatkeef. That sounds like pain. Yeah. The Krow is not going up. You've got no factory. It's kind of over. I mean, you do still have your Cyclops. What, 2 Minotaurs, an Ogre. You've got the Eco. That's something you still have. You have Eco. But you don't have any, like, production. Currently are making factory, or like at least slowly going to be building a factory over here. Would be quite good if you just used Kodachi placement from engineer in this case. Because you're fighting mostly against skirm. So the fact that you have a raider in your like commander build position is quite nice. Would be able to deal with the hermits quite well. Though of course with the fire it's not really... I mean, Kodachi is still really good DPS, I believe, like 200-ish in total, with like its fire and the thing combined. DPS of 80 for the flame bomb, and DPS of 43, so a little bit over 120. I thought it was more. Oh well, doesn't really matter. Still though, Spider Factory coming out now, because you've seen how strong spiders can be. Hatkeef will just show you as well. Though, I mean, Cyclops, it's still good HP, don't get me wrong. It's quite a couple of units. Of course, sneaking around the side of the hill, they didn't see you there. And you're slowly cleaning up these units. Missing an important shot though. Ooh, Hermit does still stay up, alright. Stinger will go up, might be able to pick off one little hermit just before they go out of range. Indeed, they do. And the Spider Factory is up. That means that Myopic is not safe over here either. They can just go up the hill, just like they did to Hatkeef. This though, yeah, good range, so would be able to pick off the Stinger, but not the base, not the factory. So that is a bit of a, well, issue. And there they are, 16,000 stun. Is that enough for a 4200 HP crab? Yes, even through... Why are you going there? Even through it's like 66% damage reduction. 1, but not 2. There is 2. 6 seconds though, so not a very long stun, and you don't have a venom follow-up. Here though, please, still being super annoying. Stay out of range of the death explosion of those wind generators and all that, but you're still cleaning up eco. These 2 maxes still exposed, just like they were earlier on. Here you can't really clean that up, but well. And the crab, I mean, it's moving forwards, sure. But doesn't have a lot of support. At the same time though, yeah, Headkeep isn't really producing a whole lot either, at least not something that's dangerous to the crab. Can't really stun it, keep it stunned specifically. I mean, you can stun it with the Widow. Because by now, yep, indeed it has rearmed. But nope, Headkeep has to focus on the home base, or like that old base. Have to clean up the hermits, have to clean up the flea. That eco is not looking too hot. We'll now clean up the last little bit. Alright. Does still have the Cyclops, but where is it going? All the way back. I mean, it only has 2200 HP, so it is not a whole lot. Still though, you need it here, because you need to defend your commander, you need to defend that factory, you're going to lose it. So yeah, Cyclops being insanely slow. What is it doing over there? It's not here to deal with a single Hermit, I assume. So a bit of a misplay, sending Minotaur and Cyclops back. Like, sure, good job, you cleaned up the Hermit soon. Not yet, soon. There it goes. But at the same time, where has your base been? You are slowly cleaning up that crab. I mean, it's armored up, but still. You're about to clean it up. I mean, it only is 500 HP left. Hermits deal quite decent damage, but 200 left. And it's not going to be enough. 61. Had they just moved it away slightly earlier, it might have actually gone down. I'm not really sure. What's the damage on these things? 140. Alright, so you did move it just a little too early, it seems. But hey, there is the Cyclops, there is the Minotaur, but they're still low HP because they weren't really repaired. And that means vulnerable to Stinger or like to Venom. And also they can't really engage with the Recluse or the Venoms or the Hermits, whatever. You need to be repairing it, but at this stage, yeah, it seems pretty damn over. You don't really have anything left. You've only got your commander, Cyclops gone, Hermit gone, and that commander is also gone. That means you have nothing. You've got Weaver over there, but it's not enough. So, well done that you made it this far into the video. Consider watching the video in your lower left. But that's all I'm going to have for you today, and I'll see you in another video. Bye. Very well played by Myopic, and had that Krow gone up, it could have gone very, very differently.